What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. We are beasting in Betsy, and we are after the build. Oh yeah, there they go, marching on. Good gosh, these guys are insane. Now, as I mentioned in the 5-minute build video, it's just so refreshing to see something as powerful as the Hornets after having so long with the meta being the PDTs. Now, there's always going to be some kind of flavor of the month. There's always going to be something that's the strongest. No matter what kind of balancing gets done, there's always going to be something that is a better build. And right now, the bees are pretty damn fun. Anyone who doesn't have bees may not like them, but once you get bees, oh my gosh. You just want to use them constantly. As, you know, as you saw there, they're just beast against flyers. Ridiculous crit on them. So, I mean, they just dish out the pain. I actually haven't received an upgrade on my bee builder here in quite some time. It's actually been several weeks. I'm stuck at that same mark. But this is the gear that I actually got in week 1 of the Dryad. So it's... You know, although it's difficult to put a set together, with the bees in particularly, it's a little bit more forgiving having that skill sphere that raises the defense critical chance of the bees by 10%. Good lord, look at them all. That is a lot of bees. Alright, so there's really... Upgrading the Hornets is just really mainly going to give us a little bit of range. So I do want to go ahead and get my trees extra fat. So I'm going to upgrade those guys first. Now, no matter where you place the Hornets, you don't have to worry about Betsy's Curse, because Betsy's Curse only affects damage. It does not affect crit damage. And of course, with the bees, that's where the bulk of your DPS is coming from. So don't be alarmed if Betsy slaps her Curse down right on top of all your bees. No big deal. So I'm just going to throw these upgrades around just to get a little bit more range. I don't really care about the little bit of additional DPS we get on them. Now, I said it on day 1, I'll say it again. Everybody's going to be using bees and slimes if they change this, where this stuff, where the defense damage, or the crit damage goes up when you upgrade on the bees and the slimes. Craziness. Alright, let's see how Wave 2 does. They, at some point, I'm sure they're going to push a little bit. But, of course, I got the gun witch here to take care of those situations. Just ridiculous. You can actually have a lot of fun and run around and explore the map and just kind of screw off, and the bees are going to take care of business. Now, we do have a Slickelion. Slickelions can cause, although they're not even remotely devastating, they can cause some problems if they start respawning on you too far down. So, I mean, we all know about Slickelion. It's no big secret there. You just want to get him burned down as quick as you can, because he's going to be there next wave too. And they have actually cleared the board, so damn near a spawn camp. Of course, the range on these Hornets is so just incredible, and as you upgrade them, getting even more range, it makes for just some pure awesomeness. Just enjoy the view here. We got bees just scattered everywhere. Every time a red dot hits the minimap, you've got a huge march over in that direction to take care of business. Getting after it. Look at those bees go. And there we go. Wave 2 is done for. And let's see what we got. We got a Ogre there. Looks like we're not going to get a Siege Roller. This wave, anyway. Ogres I'm not even overly concerned about. Of course, we'll give a little assist on those. But really, I mean, even with just a repair on a tree, the bees will take care of the ogres. just kind of spreading them out a little bit just to get a little love dispersed. And like I said, you're not getting that much additional DPS off of the upgrades, so all you're doing it for is range. So don't sweat it. I mean, if you miss one or you don't have them even, I mean, obviously there's a massive amount of defenses sprayed around the map. So, I mean, it's no big deal, you know, if they're not evened out or whatever the case is. In these, you know, I mean, obviously I've got a strong hornet set. However, out of most of the regular people I play with, I actually have the weakest hornet set out of the bunch. So, I mean, it's very possible to get yourself just a nice hornet set, even without 100% of the perfect passives. You can still get Nightmare 4 done currently. Now, of course, we know we've got changes incoming. As soon as the long-awaited update finally gets here. And you see the Ogre's just getting wrecked. I'm not even, yeah, I didn't even shoot him. He just got completely swarmed. Holy crap. He had 2 lanes worth of bees just all over him. Craziness. Besides, you know, having the new system, the new passives, and, you know, the new way of upgrading gear and everything else, I'm just excited to see a positive direction. You know, I mean, it's going to add an additional grind into the game. But as I tell everybody, and a lot of people don't realize, this that we're playing is not the end tier anyway. So, I mean, our grind is nowhere near over. The second a higher tier gear comes out, it all begins again. So, don't sweat it. You know, I hear a lot of people saying that all that time I spent is all wasted. It's like, no, hopefully you enjoyed yourself during that time of getting that perfect set of gear. See, we got an Ogre. No siege again. Okay, now why is G not working now? There we go. How strange. I had to hammer on the G key. Maybe it's time for a new keyboard. I'll show this video to the wife and say, you see, honey? My keyboard went to shit on me right in the middle of recording a video, so I desperately need a freshie. Wonder if she'll go for it. Anyway, besides the bosses on Betsy, of course, Betsy herself doesn't have any remarkably challenging waves. It's almost pretty similar to like the third round of a horde wave on Onslaught. I mean, there's just all, I mean, obviously nowhere near as many mobs, but just a lot of little mobs with just a few in the mix that are not that big of a deal. Of course, you gotta let them come out of the spawn now, or it's not gonna do anything for you. That other Ogre on the other side. I wonder how that's going over there. I'm anxious to see. Oh, there is no more Ogre, and neither one of those trees took any damage. 100% full on both of them, huh? Yep. Very nice. Bees getting it done. Let me tell you, this is not the B team. This is the A team. Bees are not. Still the A team. Now, of course, with Betsy, we know she takes a ton of damage when she stops right down here for that little section. So, you know, by all means, get up in there and get to work on Betsy. There's one siege at all that. But you make sure you don't miss the opportunity when she does pop up in the air down on the other side, as that's where you're really going to just completely shred her face. Betsy girl yelling at me. She's so angry. I'd be pissed too if I had all these bees swarming around my place. Alright, now come on, Bads. I think I'm probably just gonna ignore the waves until, or the bosses until the siege roller actually comes out. Now, like I said, you know, if you hang out up here, you got a good chance of getting tail swiped or getting your face smashed in. Just don't miss any opportunities when old Betsy girl lands down there. Now, I die every time I do Betsy at least once. So I am a terrible example of what you should or should not be doing. I always save my pet. I always save my pet for when she's in the air down on the other side. And I'm going to go ahead and cruise down here just in case. See, and I already missed the opportunity. But you see, she did take, what, about almost 10 million damage there. Just in that little second that she was in the air. Now, I screwed around a little too much up top. And kind of missed the peak window there to get up on old Betsy. Because I could have got her down to 20 million or so right around then. Now, there come the sieges. Now, this next time Betsy takes off, there's a good chance she is not going to stop right there. So I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to burn down the bads. We got both ogres down now. Try to get these pack thinned out a little behind. As I am... This is not my tanky gun witch. This is my squishy witch. However, siege roller is just about there. There we go. Come on, Betsy, get airborne again and get on down there where I can wreck your face in. In fact, I'm just going to go down there and hang out. I know she's going to head down this way. Yep. And, oh, so close. Almost got her. Couldn't quite do it, though. But yeah, when Betsy's airborne there, that's obviously when you want to take your shots. That's when you want to save your pet for. Because that's when she's going to be the most vulnerable. Oh! Like I said, every time I do Betsy, I do die at least once. And there we go. Now, the bees look like they may just close the deal here. Yeah, they're going to finish her up. A couple of shots there. And looks like we got the old apprentice weapon. Not too shabby. But there is, after the build, putting the bee sting on Betsy. Thanks again. We'll see you. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, click that like button and mash this big J over here to subscribe to the channel. Thanks again. We'll see you soon.